So guys, Monster Hunter Wilds is finally here. I love this game. I've been addicted to it for the past week. It is amazing. Now, it's not just hunting monsters, it's hunting records. Capcom's latest masterpiece has taken the gaming world by storm, and especially on the PS5 Pro. And the numbers are wild, pun intended. Now, today we're breaking down why this game's a colossal hit, from its jaw-dropping PS5 Pro performance to its insane Steam statistics. Now, let's dive straight in, but before we do, check the links down below in the video description for some really cool deals. Best coffee, best TV, $10 off your Instacart order, probiotics, all the best tech I use for my YouTube setup. Check something down there. You'll find a bunch of cool stuff, including an Amazon list of all just really cool tech stuff we use around the house. Stuff that would be great for gifts or just cool tech stuff to treat yourself. Anyhow, let's get into it. So first up, let's talk about the PS5 Pro. When Monster Hunter Wilds launched on February 28, 2025, it came locked and loaded with a day one PS5 Pro enhanced patch. That's right, Capcom didn't mess around. This patch taps into the PS5 Pro's PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short, upscaling the visuals to a buttery smooth 4K without sacrificing performance. Now, you've got three modes to choose from: prioritize resolution at 30 FPS with ray tracing, you've got balanced at 40 FPS with ray tracing, or prioritize frame rate hitting 60 FPS. Hunters on the Pro are getting crisp fur details, shimmering feathers, and environments that pop like never before. No fuzzy hair or blurry textures here. This is the definitive console experience. Now, I can only attest to how demanding this game is. I would love to have this thing at 120 FPS, full native 4K, but it's just such an impressive, graphically impressive game. I play it on PC. I've been playing mine on PC. Dabbled a little bit in the PS5 version, and it runs well. There's a couple of glitches here and there, polygons, all that sort of stuff, but things that are being patched out. They've been pretty consistent with their patches. So let's talk about it. The fans have been agreeing. Some people say the PS5 Pro version is the place to be for Monster Hunter Wilds. In Japan alone, saw over 600,000 physical PS5 copies fly off shelves in just 3 days. And with digital sales likely pushing that past 1 million in Japan, it's clear Sony's console is an absolute juggernaut for the title. Adding a 90 meta score on PS5 with a 92 user score on PSN from over 27,000 reviews, and you've got a recipe for utter domination. Capcom even reported 8 million total sales across platforms in that same 3-day window, the fastest in their history. But hold up, let's talk about Steam, because the PC crowd is also going absolutely feral right now. Within hours of launch, Monster Hunter Wilds smashed past 1 million concurrent players on Steam alone, and by the end of its first weekend, it peaked at over 1.3 million, making it the fifth biggest game in Steam history by peak concurrent users. We're talking bigger than Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077. It's Capcom's biggest Steam launch ever, nearly tripling Monster Hunter World's peak of 334,000 players. Now, sure, the PC ports had some optimization hiccups, mixed reviews on Steam set at 53%, and again, mostly from just performance issues here and there. PC always has the rough end of the stick or the short end of the stick when it comes to optimization, because obviously there's less players on PC. But it eventually gets ironed out, and we've already seen a bunch of great performance issues. There's some that have been playing the game since launch that haven't had any performance issues, so take that for what you will. I mean, even right now, at this very second of recording this video, there's 391,923 players right now. In the last 24 hours, it's had 663,000 players in its last 24-hour peak, and a 1.3 million all-time peak 11 days ago. This is unheard of on Steam. I mean, it's in the top 4 of top sellers, and it's just off the chain. A lot of people are following this game, and it is one of the best Monster Hunter games to date, and it's probably one of the best for new players to the franchise. I've played a couple of Monster Hunter games in my past. I've played it on 3DS, I've played a little bit on Switch, and this is the first time I've played it on PC, and like I said, the graphics are absolutely insane. I love how we can craft and upgrade our gear from the Forge Master, all in one area. It just makes a lot of things a lot more simple, and the storyline's great. Now, some might complain the story's not as long as it could be, but for a Monster Hunter game, I mean, as long as it could be for Asian game or a game developed in Japan. Usually games have large, very long storylines. Well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them do. Look at Elden Ring, for example, hundreds of hours. So it might not be the longest game as far as storyline goes, but it's packed with a bunch of after story post-storyline content that'll have you playing for hundreds of hours. And I've been having a blast just slaying monsters. Me and my wife have been playing together, upgrading my armor, getting cool new armor, new pieces, just new weapons and stuff. I'm a dual blade sort of guy, so I love swiping like a rogue in World of Warcraft, jumping off the back of my secret bird mount and just jumping on the back of a monster, and also decking up my palicos, right? The little cute furry cats that follow you around and help you in the battle. It's really cool. They need to improve their co-op, by the way. They really do. That's one thing we've had a little bit of some issues with. I wish it was just a lot more simple just to play the campaign and storyline together without having to like do the cutscene first on our own and then pair up using the Team Link thing. But other than that, it's been pretty fun. But let's talk about why it's a success. It's simple. Monster Hunter Wilds delivers the next level hunt, gorgeous worlds, smarter mechanics, and co-op that hooks you for absolutely hours. Now, I can attest to that. This is the most I've put into a game for a while, a long while. Like every day, I'm just excited to play this game, especially in co-op. The co-op is fantastic in this. It's great that we could hook in, like bring in friends and, even using the PvP, like the SOS player to bring in just random people who are playing online to help you defeat bosses and defeat monsters. It's just really great and really user-friendly. Now, again, let's talk about the PS5 Pro's Enhanced patch. It makes it an absolute visual feast. Steam numbers show PC players can't resist diving in, bugs or not. It's just a game that everyone's enjoying. It's a movement, essentially, at this point, especially in Japan. It's been a movement in Japan for a long time. Now, have you joined the hunt yet? Have you been playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you've been enjoying it. And if you've not got it yet, I highly recommend you pick it up. This is a great, I would say, entry point game. It's not like easy. By no means is it easy. But if it's your first Monster Hunter game, this is definitely the one to get for your first Monster Hunter game. Whether it's on the PS5 Pro, whether it's on Steam, or even Xbox, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you're enjoying and loving Monster Hunter Wilds. Subscribe for more gaming news, tech news, all that good stuff. And guys, I'll see you on the next hunt, okay? Take care of yourself. And again, check those links down below in the video description for some really cool deals, best TV, all the best tech and stuff. I worked hard on this list, so help me out. Go check them out. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm Blaze. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Peace.
Let's go.